Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Friday, February 25, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Houston Rockets vs Orlando Magic. The Houston Rockets and Orlando Magic meet Friday in NBA action at the Amway Center. The Houston Rockets look to snap a 7-game losing streak. The Orlando Magic look to snap a 4-game losing streak. Our first pick for this game is Houston Rockets +4. And here is why. The Rockets suffered a 142-111 loss to the Los Angeles Clippers before the All-Star break. In the game, they were led by Jalen Green, who dropped 21 points, while Jason Tate had 19, and Christian Wood and Josh Christopher both had 13. The Rockets have lost 9 of their past 10 games. This one is not for the faint of heart on the hardwood, as the two worst teams in the league tangle in search of a rare victory. The Rockets come in with 7 straight losses, while the Magic have 4 straight defeats on the books. With that said, both teams are relatively healthy at this stage of things, which is probably the best thing you can say about either side given their performance on the floor. Houston clawed out a home win in the first meeting this season, and given the struggles that we've seen from the Magic on the offensive end of the floor, you have to give the edge to the Rockets here. And our second pick is over 228.5 points. And here is why. The Magic enter this game 28th in the league in scoring offense, as they average 103.3 points per game on the season. Orlando is 26th in the league in rebounding with 43.4 rebounds per contest, while they are 22nd in assists by dishing 23.2 dimes a night. The Magic are 23rd in the league in scoring defense by allowing 112 points per contest. Mo Bamba is 7th on the team with 10 points, 7.9 rebounds and 1.8 blocks per contest. Franz Wagner adds 15.6 points plus 4.6 boards a night. Terrence Ross chips in 10.6 points a game. Jalen Suggs adds 12.6 points, 3.7 rebounds and 4.4 assists a night this season. Wendell Carter Jr., 14 points, 10.2 rebounds, and Cole Anthony, 17.7 points, 5.8 rebounds, 5.9 assists, are secondary scoring options. R.J. Hampton, Gary Harris, 11.4 points, Moritz Wagner, Robin Lopez and Ignas Brazdeikis all have to contribute for the Magic. Currently, the team is without Jonathan Isaac, knee, Bol, foot, and Markelle Fultz, knee, taking a big chunk of depth out of their rotation. Orlando is 28th in the league in field goal percentage, as they shoot 43.3% from the field on the year. The Magic is 17th in the league in threes per game, as they hit 11.9 triples a night, while they are 26th in three-point shooting, by hitting 33% from beyond the arc. Moritz Wagner, rib, has been out since February 6, so watch for an update on his status for this contest. Oklahoma City Thunder vs Indiana Pacers. The Oklahoma City Thunder and Indiana Pacers meet Friday in NBA action at the Gainbridge Fieldhouse. The Oklahoma City Thunder need a win after losing 7 of their last 8 games. The Indiana Pacers need a win after losing 11 of their last 14 games. Our first pick is Indiana Pacers to cover the spread. And here is why. Oklahoma City will be on the second leg of a back-to-back after their matchup with the Phoenix Suns on Thursday night. Josh Giddey has come on strong with the absence of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The 19-year-old is averaging 12.4 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 6.4 assists in his rookie campaign, and is giving OKC a glimpse of what their future will look like. The Pacers have enough offense to make it work against the Thunder. They made it work when they handed them a loss in Oklahoma City back in late January. Of course, the old team was still intact, but the Pacers came out of that game with a 113-110 victory. It's hard to trust the Thunder defensively. Sure, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander looks like a budding star, but there simply isn't enough offense behind him to keep the Thunder out of trouble. It doesn't take much to get ahead of the team with the league's worst scoring offense. Josh Giddey can only do so much on the floor, and Luguentz Dort is slated to miss Friday's game. It's a tough spot for the Thunder to be in on the road. Oh, and they're playing back-to-back games. They just got blown out by the Phoenix Suns, and now, they'll have to travel to Indy to face a Pacers team that'll give them problems with Tyrese Haliburton and Buddy Hield heating up offensively. I'm taking the Pacers in this one. And for our second pick, go with over 216.5. And here is why. Oklahoma City is no doormat on the defensive end of the floor. They've quietly crept into the top 10 in defensive efficiency with opposing teams averaging 44.6% shooting against them this season. So buckets won't be nearly as easy to come by as they were against the Wizards. But you don't need fireworks to light up a Thunder team with the worst scoring offense in the league. The Pacers could put this game out of reach as long as they don't fall completely flat offensively. Therese Halliburton and Buddy Hield are quickly establishing themselves as the go-to scorers for a team in desperate need of them. Chris Duarte, Malcolm Brogdon and TJ McConnell are all listed as out for this game. Oklahoma City's offense is the headache that never ends for Thunder fans. The team is averaging a league-worst 101.2 points per game and ranks dead last in offensive efficiency. But this Pacers team is gifting buckets like it's Christmas on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Gilgeous-Alexander is a proven offensive playmaker, but he could once again be on an island with Luguentz Dort listed as out for this game. He'll still have Josh Giddey, and the team would greatly benefit from another solid bench effort from Aleksej Pokusevski and Trey Mann. Toronto Raptors vs Charlotte Hornets. The Toronto Raptors and Charlotte Hornets meet Friday in NBA action at the Spectrum Center. The Toronto Raptors look for a win after winning 10 of their last 13 games. The Charlotte Hornets need a win after losing 9 of their last 10 games. Our first pick is Toronto Raptors minus 2.5 points. And here is why. Toronto went into the All-Star break playing their best basketball of the season, winning 8 of their last 10 games. They took care of business 103-91 against the Minnesota Timberwolves last week on the strength of Gary Trent Jr.'s 30 points. Pascal Siakam added 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists for the Raptors. The Raptors are in 7th place in the Eastern Conference standings. This is a story of two teams heading in opposite directions coming out of the break. Toronto has won 9 of their last 11 games, while Charlotte has dropped 9 of 10 heading into this one. The Raptors beat the Hornets by 15 here less than 3 weeks ago, and they are pretty much at full strength. VanVleet is questionable, but the expectation seems to be leaning toward him taking the floor. Meanwhile, the Hornets are without Hayward, and they have struggled without him in the mix. The Hornets simply failed to stop teams on the defensive end of the floor, and that proves to be their undoing again here. Look for Toronto to earn the victory on the road here. And for our second pick, go with over 225.5 points. And here is why. On the season, the Hornets are first in the league in scoring offense with 113.8 points per game. Charlotte is 10th in the league in rebounding as they collect 45.1 boards per contest and 3rd in assists with 27.2 dimes per contest. The Hornets are 28th in scoring defense as they allow an average of 114.7 points per game. LaMelo Ball is second on the team with 20 points, 7.1 rebounds and 7.5 assists a night this season. Gordon Hayward chips in 16.1 points plus 4.6 boards per contest, while Miles Bridges contributes 20 points and 7.1 rebounds per contest. Kelly Oubre Jr. adds 16.2 points, while Terry Rozier chips in 18.7 points per contest. Mason Plumlee, PJ Washington, 9.8 points, Cody Martin, Montrezl Harrell, 14.4 points, 6.8 rebounds, and Jalen McDaniels are looked at to provide rotational depth for the Hornets. Charlotte is 18th in the league in field goal percentage as they shoot 45.6% from the field as a team. The Hornets are 5th in threes per game with 13.7 per contest and 9th in three-point field goal percentage by shooting 35.6% from beyond the arc. Hayward, ankle, is out here while McDaniels, ankle, and Nick Richards, foot, are doubtful. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.